That makes a huge difference when the camera's on.
When it's on and recording?
When it's on and recording, that's usually how... That's probably why I lost my video. I wasn't even recording the first time. Alright, let's do this again. I got the key.
Recording more time than the previous video.
Yeah, and I'm all thinking the camera lost my footage. I didn't even hit the record button.
God damn.
Alright, so here we go again. This is the CanaKit I got off Amazon.com. You can also get it at CanaKit.com. It's pretty much just everything you need for your Raspberry Pi. Comes with this little card, I guess, welcome thing, thank you, blah blah blah, all that stuff. Has a little diagram on the back. It's probably useful. That's, I'm going to be using that when I wire and do stuff. Comes with an HDMI cable. Again, something a lot of people already have laying around the house. Nothing special you need here, but it's nice that you don't have to go searching for one. Comes with a 2.5 amp power supply for a Raspberry Pi, which sounds fancy, but really it's just a micro USB charger. So here you have it, just micro USB. Again, it's not something you really need to buy, you know, but if you want to be safe and you don't want to risk it with one of those cell phone chargers or anything, this one's like, I guess, they made sure it was going to work okay on your Pi without damaging it. And then, you know, you got a couple of heat sinks in here for your Pi in case you can do some overclocking, you know, just you don't burn yourself out. It has a little loader for micro SD cards if you can, so you can hook it up to the computer and upload your, I guess, your operating systems and your information. Comes with this little case here. I've noticed this case is cool, but I mean, it's just the one that came with the kit. It wouldn't have been my first choice in cases because it looks like you're gonna have to remove this and pop it on and off every single time. Every time you want to use it, because to access the pins on your Pi, you're gonna have to look through there. And this doesn't really snap shut, so it's just the lid. But I mean, it looks alright. It's labeled, tells you what everything does, your cameras, your HDMI's, all your inputs. My first choice would have been something like this. This is a previous version of the Pi without the, what model is this?
A 2B plus.
This is a 2B plus. It doesn't have built-in Wi-Fi, but this is ideally what I would have gone with. Something so you could still see everything, because you know you bought the chip, you want it to look cool, so I'd want to admire it from a clear case. So that would have been my first choice, but this will do for now until I buy another one. And then, so that's the case that comes with it. What else we got in here? We got a little quick start guide. Just if you've never used a Pi before, this is how to set it up, how the operating system works, and, yeah, how to get started. Here's a little diagram of everything your Pi should come with, or how it works, all those little components. And now let's finally get to the actual Pi itself. This is the CanaKit Pi version. It's a Raspberry Pi 3 Model B. Let's take a look inside, shall we? Comes with, you know, your compliance and safety information, so you don't like make your house burn up. No one needs those.
Nobody does.
Nobody does, yeah. I think what's special about, one of the reasons I got this was they kind of really dumb it down for you. Here is the SD card that's already pre-programmed with the Noob's operating system, which is what a lot of people use when they first get started with the Pi. And it comes with a little link and a quick start guide. So it's preloaded, so I don't have to work so hard and think about it. So yeah, it's cool. But then we finally get to the Pi itself. So here's what's that phrase? Priest to resistance? Whatever.
Yep.
So there's my Pi.
Ooh,
right?
Fancy.
Fancy. It's got everything that little guide says. You got your USBs, you got your Ethernets. This audio doubles as a video jack. You got your HDMI, you got your micro USB we're gonna plug in. You have a camera. I think this is the camera one where you pop in a camera ribbon.
Yep.
Then you got your SD card over here, micro SD slot. And yeah, that's everything that comes with the kit if you just want to get started. But realistically, you could have just purchased this and then everything else probably find it lying around the house. So, yeah, you are going to need more things other than this. You're also going to need to find some keyboards, a USB and a USB mouse. USB mouse and a USB keyboard. And also a monitor that's probably HDMI to be easier, because there's some extra settings you'd have to go through to make the video output work with the yellow wire. But those are a little bit more complicated. I'll explain those in another video, but I recommend a HDMI monitor, or maybe plug it into your television. Then just to make things even easier, so you don't have to mess with your Pi a lot, this would be like one of the accessories you buy afterwards. This is not included in the kit, but you buy yourself a ribbon cable that plugs into your Pi, and then you work on a breadboard without having to actually mess with your Pi. You probably, prevent damage or anything from happening to it. And is this just an extra breadboard?
Yeah, that's just the breadboard by itself.
This is just a breadboard by itself. I mean, it doesn't have the plugs, but then you can just put jumpers from your Pi to your breadboard and then mess with this. That way you put minimum contacts on this and you don't mess anything up. Not that you would. These things are, even if you did, they really won't break the bank. That's what's so great about them.
And the module of here, everything's labeled for you. You can show my name, I don't care. And yeah, that one has a camera and everything.
So this is my buddy. He's introducing me to the Pi. Here's his Pi.
Or one of them.
This is one of his Pis. He's got tons of them. So he's just got tons of these things. Is this just like mine? Is this the Model B?
That's a 2 Model B.
This is a
3.
So it's a Model 2.
It's a Raspberry Pi 2.
It's a Raspberry
Model B.
Raspberry Pi 2 Model B. Right. So look, this is the ideal setup I would like. He has it. It's got his labeled first of all, so you don't get it mixed up. But it's got the nice clear case, so you can admire like the circuitry. He's got the heat sinks already installed in there. It's got the ribbon cable camera here, so
Just testing with it.
Just to test with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But his doesn't have built-in Wi-Fi. This is your Wi-Fi adapter, right? So it's got a Wi-Fi adapter going. But the ribbon cable and everything has this. What's it called? The T.
This is I call it the T module, but basically it plugs into the breadboard, and it automatically labels all your ports, your GPIO pins. You'll see that you can see the transmit, the receive, the numbers of the GPIO pins. That way you don't have to be really going back and forth to the chart. They all usually come labeled, but I prefer this one because of that reason.
Alright, cool.
You don't have to worry about numbers.
You don't have to think so hard. So I got this thing.
Yeah.
So I also got those. I also got my own set of these. I will do it in the next unboxing. I bought the Sun Founder kit, but I'm gonna make a separate video just to keep everything nice and organized. This is another kit that I bought along with my Pi.
That's it.
But yeah, that was it for the CanaKit. It pretty much comes with everything you're gonna need. This little sum up here. It's got your box, you got your power, you got your heat sinks, you got your SD card loader. You have your SD card preloaded with the Noob's operating system. You have an HDMI cable, and you have your Pi itself. Apart from this stuff, you're gonna need a keyboard, a mouse, and a monitor, and then you're pretty much good to go. So I guess I recommend this kit. I don't know, I haven't used it yet, but
I never used it either. So
I never used it.
It's the standard to get started.
So this is the standard to get started. I mean, I'd say I'd recommend it, but I haven't used it yet, so this is all fresh.
You're not going to connect anything to it, but you will be. It's a starter kit to learn a little bit more about the Pi and the actual Linux operating system.
So yeah. So let's get on to the next thing. So thank you for watching.
And then this one is like, well, you don't have to record it. I'll just say